This is the Waterdrop G3P800 reverse osmosis system. It's roughly the size of a small desktop tower, about 18 inches high and 6 inches wide, so it tucks neatly along one side of the cabinet and frees up a surprising amount of space. The smart faucet has a simple, modern look, and the LED readout makes it feel like part of the kitchen rather than an add-on. From my experience, setup took real work, not just a quick swap. I had to drill a 1-inch hole for the faucet and a small hole for the drain connection. Then run tubing to a feed adapter and plug the unit into an outlet under the sink. If drilling through stone or stainless makes you nervous, I get it. I was confident with the tools, but I still taped off measurements, stepped through the drill sizes slowly, and kept a vacuum handy. It's doable for a careful DIYer, but if you're not comfortable, a plumber will make this stress-free. Once everything was plumbed, I powered it up, let the auto flush cycle run, and then flushed the faucet for about half an hour until the TDS stabilized. Key features that convinced me to try it were the speed, the certifications, and the tankless design. The 800 GPD rating sounds like marketing, but in daily use the flow feels close to a regular faucet. I can fill a small glass in a few seconds, and I don't wait for a storage tank to catch up. That's the big change from older RO systems. No lag, no pressure drop as the tank empties. The 3:1 pure-to-drain ratio is also a step up. Under continuous pour, it's impressively efficient compared to older units I've owned. With quick on-off uses, the auto flush can add extra wastewater, so the ratio isn't fixed in real life. But overall, I still use less water than I did with my previous system. In my opinion, the filtration performance is the standout. It's certified by ANSI to NSF ANSI 58 for TDS reduction and 4253 for chlorine, taste, odor, and certain health-related contaminants, plus 3 and 72 for lead-free materials. That gave me confidence before I even tasted the water. After install, my tap started around the mid-200s in TDS, and the G3P800 consistently delivered very low readings on the faucet display once it settled. If you're new to this, TDS means total dissolved solids. Lower numbers don't automatically mean healthier, but they do mean the RO membrane is doing its job removing dissolved salts and minerals. Subjectively, the water tastes clean and neutral. Coffee and tea are clearer, and my ice cubes are crystal instead of cloudy. Like most RO systems, it does strip beneficial minerals, so the taste can feel flat to some people. It's perfect for cooking and brewing. I added a small remineralization cartridge later to tweak the taste closer to spring water. That's an optional add-on. It's not included with the base unit. The smart faucet is more helpful than I expected. Seeing the TDS drop in real time is a quick reassurance. Filter life indicators on the unit are obvious, and the front-load design makes replacements painless. I swapped the composite pre-filter around the 6-month mark, the post-carbon at about a year, and the RO membrane will run a lot longer. Each change took me under a minute, no tools. The LED UV sterilizer is a nice safety net. It switches on automatically when water flows. I like that it's LED rather than a mercury bulb, and the claimed life is decades. I treat it as an extra layer, not the only layer, but it's good to have for peace of mind. Noise is a low, quick hum when water's running. It's there, but it's not distracting. My dishwasher is louder. The unit also flushes itself at startup and after certain uses, which you'll hear as a short whoosh. That self-maintenance helps keep the membrane clean and reduces the little quirk tankless RO has called TDS creep, where the first second or two can show a slightly higher TDS. I usually let it run a moment before filling bottles, and the number drops right away. I want to talk about reliability because that matters more than any spec. After about a year, I found dampness in the cabinet. It turned out to be a slow leak that showed up after the system cycled. Support responded quickly and honored the warranty. I replaced the affected parts and added a small battery leak sensor in the cabinet as a precaution. Since then, it's been dry. Still, that moment knocked my confidence for a bit. I'd recommend this for anyone who values performance, but is also willing to keep an eye on it, especially around the 1-year mark. A leak detector pad is cheap insurance, and checking fittings during filter changes is a good habit. Day-to-day, living with it is easy. I stopped hauling bottled water, and I use the purified water for cooking, coffee, and my pet's bowls. The compact profile makes under-sink storage more sensible. The faucet readout has become part of my routine. If the TDS spikes, I know to give it a quick flush. I appreciate that the system is certified, fast, and simple to maintain. I also accept the trade-offs. It needs power, it wastes some water by design, and the taste without remineralization is very pure but not mineral-rich. From my experience, the installation experience hinges on your tools and confidence. The performance is excellent for a household that uses a lot of purified water. The maintenance is genuinely easy, and the smart features reduce guesswork. The biggest question mark is long-term sealing and connections. If you install it carefully, use clean cuts on tubing, push every connection fully home, and keep an inexpensive leak alarm under the unit, you're setting yourself up for a good run. It's perfect for families who want fast, on-demand RO water without a bulky tank, coffee and tea drinkers who care about clarity and consistency, and anyone bothered by chlorine taste or high TDS. I'd recommend this for homeowners who can handle a faucet hole and drain connection, or who don't mind hiring a pro for a clean install. If you strongly prefer mineralized taste out of the box, plan on adding the remineralization cartridge. In conclusion, the Waterdrop G3P800 hits the sweet spot of speed, filtration quality, and day-to-day convenience. The smart faucet and certifications make it easy to trust, the tankless design keeps the flow strong, and the front-load filters remove the usual hassle. I stay mindful about leaks because of my experience, and I use a leak sensor as backup. With that checkbox ticked, it has been a reliable, high-performance part of my kitchen, and a clear upgrade over older tank systems. I will share detailed information about the Waterdrop G3P800 reverse osmosis system in the comments section. Everyone, thank you for watching.